This isn't another short-form dopamine bomb with fake Tinder screenshots and TikTok psychology. This is the no bullshit guy that I wish I had when I felt stuck. And in the next 15 minutes, I'll give you the practical steps to go out and meet 3 or more amazing, beautiful women in the next month and start dating them. So do every step in this video, and if that doesn't happen in the next month, DM me on IG and I'll literally send you $100. Like, I don't care. Because honestly, like, even just 2 years ago, I was working 60-hour weeks and making money, but getting clobbered in dating. And I looked great on paper, but I couldn't get dates with the women who I actually wanted. Not on apps, and definitely not in person, bro. So I'm not here to sell you fluff. Just the exact mindset, systems, and shifts that transformed my dating life. If it works for you, great. I'm sure it will. It's worked for every guy who I've helped so far. I'm dating my ideal woman now, and before I met her, I built a system that took me from going on the amount of dates that I used to have in a year, but now doing that in a couple of weeks. And sure, bro, I'd love to be that Sigma male grounded man who acts like women are no big deal. But I'll be fucking honest. It feels amazing, bro. Like going from getting rejected for years and years and years and feeling like something is wrong with me to now having complete abundance. It feels amazing. So who's this video for? Well, you're probably a different guy. You're ambitious. You're working on your career. Maybe you even make 6 figures. But your dating life, it feels inconsistent. You're tired of these half-hearted matches on dating apps, on Hinge, on Tinder. You're tired of walking past beautiful girls every day in real life and not knowing what to do. And deep down, you want more. Like you want to date women who you're actually excited by. 9s, 10s, girls who make you feel alive. This guide is for you, brother. Now, here's the harsh truth. Most men will never date women they truly want. Not because they're unattractive or poor, but because they never build a real system. They rely on luck, pickup lines, and random swiping. They freeze in public. They think it's about being a male model or being rich. But the truth is that you don't need perfect looks. You don't need insane charisma. You don't need a mansion. You need to fix your machine. Because when you do, the women come to you. I mean, think about it. You have a system for your fitness. You have a system for your career. Why is there no system for one of the most important areas of your life, dating? So let me be clear before we dive into the systems and before I give you all the value. Let me be clear what this video isn't. This is not about cold approaching 100 girls a week and flexing on TikTok like the fucking cringe, Suki. No, it's not about swiping for 3 hours like a zombie and praying you get lucky. No. And it's not about falling into the black pill nihilism like wheat waffles and all those freaking losers and saying all women are just shallow and trash. No, it's not about being the guy who makes women his entire fucking mission. I hate all of that because it's not masculinity. That's desperation and it's weakness. So I'm going to break down the dating game in a few words. So burn this into your brain and never forget it. If you can do these 2 simple things, your dating life is solved. Just 2 things. Meet more women and be attractive enough to keep the ones you want. I know it sounds simple, but think about this. Like if you understand this, everything changes. So let me repeat it. If you can just 1, meet more women, and 2, be attractive enough to keep the ones you want, well, then dating is solved. Guys overcomplicate dating, but anything that isn't designed for those 2 outcomes is fluff. So now I'll show you exactly what the system looks like to get the 80% of results in those 2 areas that matter with very little work so that you can get the girls you actually want without throwing your soul in the garbage to get there. Okay? So step 1. looks maxing. This, frankly, it's the oil that makes everything easier. Your beard, grooming, fashion, body language, they're not vanity. They're nonverbal marketing. There was a study, and I'm not going to bog down this video with the science, but long story short, what they did is they had women rate men's attractiveness. And what they found was that on a 1 to 10 point scale, for every 1 point increase in a man's attractiveness, there was a 14% higher chance of a woman agreeing to a second date. So if a guy went from a 5 to a 6, well, there was a 14% higher chance of a girl agreeing to a second date. And it doesn't only impact dates. It impacts code approaches. It impacts dating apps. Your looks matter. Okay? So looks are very important. But they can quickly change. And some quick things that you can do here is, number 1, fix your beard and your hairstyle to fit your face shape. Number 2, get clothes that actually fit your body. Number 3, improve your posture. Have your chest up. Have your neck extended. Have your shoulders down. Number 4, this one's important. Do sprints and get sunlight. This is going to give you a free testosterone boost, and you're going to look better. You're going to lose more fat. You're going to have a deeper voice. You're going to be more masculine. It's such simple things. 5, stop eating snacks late at night. You probably have an undefined face that isn't very sharp, and you could easily gain, again, 2-3 points in your attractiveness by just improving some basic things. 6, switch your phone to grayscale after 9 p.m. or don't use it at all. Why? Well, because you probably have this tired look on your face and these bags under your eyes, and it's because you're getting shitty sleep. 6, if you're skinny fat, well, you're probably low T. So fix that. Again, sprints, real food, get enough sleep, simple. Now, looks don't guarantee everything, but they do multiply everything else that you're already doing. They make the game 10 times easier. There's no getting around that. Now, step 2, in person. This is the powerhouse that most men completely ignore, and I don't fucking understand why. Like, it's apps are flooded. Women swipe right on 4.6% of men. It's disgusting. And again, you can win on apps, but the thing is that in person, most guys don't even try. That's your edge. Imagine this, bro. You see a beautiful girl. You just walk up and you take. You look good. You say something chill, and she lights up. You lead. You get the date. It's simple. And here's the shift. Even saying hi to one girl a week and walking away, that rewires your entire brain. And the deeper truth is that most men, they're fucking soft. They have boring lives. They're addicted to comfort. They have no social momentum. And if you feel invisible to women, it's because your energy is already invisible. So fix your life. Build a real world charge. And then taking action becomes easy. Okay, so you got to start doing some stuff in person. Now, step 3 is more matches and better matches. Now, I know, I said that women only swipe right on 5% of men. But the fact of the matter is that if you're in that 5%, well, then you get endless options because you're getting all the women. Okay? And so I know because I've been that guy. And so here's the thing. Most bios suck. Most pictures suck. And I know because I've tested over 20 bios and countless openers myself. And I've obsessed over this stuff, bro. Like I've nerded out on this stuff. Like this is... So here's the thing, bro. If your bio says, oh, my love language is physical touch. Like, bro, I'm gonna freaking slap you, man. I've had girls literally tell me that they cringe when they see that. Same with the 6'1" because apparently it matters. Like, bro, you killed the vibe. It's already dead. Instead, use photos and bios that show direction, purpose, polarization, playfulness. Invite her into your world. And I dive into this in my my free starter kit. But like the photo system to use here is, I'll show it on screen here. Like have one sharp, well-lit face photo. Very simple. Then have a full body adventure photo. You know, you out hiking or rock climbing or something. And then have one social or hobby-based photo. And then have one clean, masculine indoor photo. Okay, like stop the locker room selfies. Stop you in the mirror at the gym, like trying to put, no, it's all cringe and it doesn't work. You're not in high school. And again, like this might work if you want to get basic results, but like if you want to get good results, you have to be in that top 4.6% of men. So if you're getting basic photos like everyone else, then you're not going to be in the top 4.6%. Okay? So switch your photos up. Step 4, you have to turn matches into real dates. This is where most guys fumble. Most guys don't do in-person approaches. They don't get many matches. And when they do get matches, they don't know what to say. They freeze, they overthink. They text forever and go absolutely nowhere. So here's the rule. Once she replies to you, you need to set up the date within 3 to 5 messages, okay? Give her 2 specific time options and lead. You're not there to be her pen pal. You're there to meet her in person, okay? Like you're texting to book. You're texting her to lock her in your calendar. You're not texting her on Tinder or on Hinge to bond. No, okay? So get more direct with your texting, with your messaging. Step 5, build a life that she actually wants to join. Because I talk to guys every day who are 35, 40, and still lonely. And don't wait until you're 35, making $250,000 a year, and feel like a ghost. Your life is the product. She's either sold on it or she's not. So how can you do this? What are the practical steps to make your life better and to give her a world that she actually wants to join in? Well, number 1, you need to have deep work blocks. You need to be building something. You need to have a social circle with momentum. You need to have habits that charge you, not drain you. You need to start a dopamine detox and get very specific on what you consume and not just be one of these empty-minded, dopamine-addled TikTok scrollers, okay? Train with other men. Build momentum. Don't lone wolf this. Because here's the thing. You don't become magnetic by faking confidence. You become magnetic by earning it, okay? I remember this girl from high school. She was beautiful. And she wouldn't even look at me. I was thirsting so hard, bro. And then fast forward, we see each other a couple years later after high school. And this time she's asking me to hang out. I'm the same guy. I'm just optimized. Built different. Or back in 2022, I lived in Scottsdale, or in Tempe rather. I moved there like literally because I wanted to get girls and I wanted to be in college.
Yes, sir. Just arrived at the new apartment. Haven't got my keys yet, but it's looking nice as hell. So I'm excited. It's gonna be nice.
And I got 0 girls for 6 months, and I literally went back to my ex. It was that bad. Then in 2024, I come back to the same city, same face, same finances, but I have a system. What happens? Back-to-back dates, like 5 dates in the span of a couple of weeks with some of the best girls I'd ever dated in my life. No chasing, just total control. And like what I learned is that it's not about looks, it's about leverage, okay? So here's some final tidbits of advice. 15 minutes a day is more than enough to change your dating life, okay? So here's some tactical plays that you can do. Number 1 is time box dating apps. Like literally set a timer to where you can only use Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, whatever, for only 15 minutes a day. Why? Well, because most guys, they get on these apps and they get their brains just pulled into the dopamine funk. And the fact of the matter is that you don't need more than 15 to 20 minutes a day to get results into locking dates. So use app blockers outside of these swiping windows. Second tip is, again, curate your inputs, because like your feed is your future. If you're constantly watching all this trash on social media, well, then you're going to become the trash. Okay? You are what you consume. Number 3 is start rejection proofing in public. Start talking to girls. Start saying hi to everybody, not just women. Become more social. Number 4, track your energy after activities and cut out the ones that are draining you. Number 5, stop, please, stop treating dating like therapy, okay? Like she's not your therapist. Don't give her all of your emotional traumas and like all the bullshit on date 1. Slow down, bro. and lastly, upgrade your mirror. Your posture says everything. How you carry yourself says everything. Your tonality says everything. Upgrade yourself. Because here's the truth. Your future self is watching. So ask, is he proud? Okay. So all of this is my advice for what you can do in the next 30 days to easily go on at least 3 dates if you apply this stuff. Now, if you want the full system, my exact photo shoot guide, my message templates, my DM to date scripts, it's all inside of my full primal magnetism blueprint. First thing in the description. No fluff, just results. The amount of guys whose lives have been changed from this is absolutely stupid. So be sure to check that out. But regardless, again, my promise is simple. If you do the work, your life will change. Apply this stuff and report back. Cheers.